Ladies and gentlemen, we are right back into this second match on the card. Boston Burgers, New York SubPar bronze action in this quarterfinals match. We got Poseidon Exo Go starting off good for Boston Burgers with the two first bloods and getting that opening hard point time. But Lacewood has made a play to work his way all the way through the back, trying to get these spawns for his team. Getting those P2 spawns is important on this map, and let's see if that is what New York SubPar have did. And they just have cleared the hill, but nope. I think yes, they did. They now do have control of the spawns. The player 4, Poseidon, trying to get them back.
Looking from Juan Cena's point of view, of course, we can't see him as Exo Ghost gets taken down just outside the hill. 18-14 in favor of New York SubPar. Lope on the hill right now, along with Hurley. Now Lope's going to go ahead, start his rotation over to P2, to where that's going to kick off here very shortly, 28-14 in favor of New York, as P2 kicks off here already with a contest. 3-on-1 on the hill, and it was nothing but Boston. Boston is now owning this P2 hill with a vengeance. 30-20 in favor of New York right now as Dirty Dan sends a few rounds, gets taken down himself. Lacewood on the P2 hill, but oh man, he just gets rammed into and taken down. Lope on the hill, little dip in the hot tub. What do you think, Ghost? 35-41 as Exo Ghost holding onto this P2 hill. Just watch, and then he gets taken down. These bronze folks, they are all out for bear tonight. Dirty Dan working his way back around towards the pool, heading upstairs. Catch one coming up already. 38-26 in favor of New York as we're getting ready to rotate on over to P3. Exo Ghost on a 5 spree right now as Juan Cena, even though they can't see him, making his way through the bottom of art as P3 kicks off 41-33 New York.
And New York's doing a great job in that opening hard, that P2. I mean, it was a mixed P2. Both teams trading kills back and forth. It was hard to cast, but you see our control now got controlled by New York SubPar as player 6. Went to the back, took out Juan Cena, who had top art control. So now New York SubPar got control of art, got control of this hill, got control of the spawns, got Boston Burgers trying to push him from the spot. This middle area has been a great area to hold, but 3 big kills in the side of Boston Burgers clears that out. Snowy left stock is still holding down top art. He clears off that one player on the hill. He's got to try to clear out that second player. He does clear him out. As you see, that top art is a powerful position. Player 6 is already on these rotations, trying to get control of these back spawns. But Snowy, I mean, you see him just working his way through art. He got control of these spawns. Next hill's getting ready to jump off. Player 2, the closest Boston Burger who can defend, but New York SubPar, they are there.
As we kick off, as we get into P4, 74-42 in favor of New York. Hurley on the P4 hill, but Snowy, he's holding down the outside, but gets taken down himself. Hawk Nile, thanks for the prime. As Juan Cena comes in, cleans out the P4 hill, setting some rounds up towards the side. Gets out of the way, but he gets taken down real quickly as Snowy trying to make his way over to that P4 hill. 84-52 in favor of the New York SubPar. Snowy watching around, making sure that nothing green tries to come through. Looks like nobody's going to come through as New York is going to go ahead and quickly bring themselves up over 100 to start it off in this Bronze South quarterfinal. 103-52 in favor of New York SubPar as we go to a fresh set of rotations, Joe.
Yeah, Boston Burgers got control of this hill. They need to hold it big time. Make sure they keep control of those P2 spawns, which they currently have. New York SubPar did a great job of the first set of rotations, getting this lead, showing that they got the kill, the gunny, showing they got the map knowledge, and that is what they're proving again on this second set of rotations as they're getting control of this hill. Now all they got to do is just push through, try to get control of those P2 spawns, but all they got to do is just keep getting those kills what they're getting. There goes another big kill by Lacewood. Lope with the nade kill on his teammate, but he does take out Exo Ghost in the process. Spawns now, big kill by player 5. That should secure the spawns for the New York SubPar, and that does. Now we got this spawn flip for Boston Burgers, trying to spot on from the back. P2 getting ready to jump off. Big lead for New York SubPar. They continue to show their dominance in this search and destroy.
As Boston gets the rest of the scrap time, 129.67 in favor of New York as P2 kicks off. Juan Cena working his way around. Is he going to try to go? He comes through the driveway. Is he going to be able to get him from the backside? Oh, wow. There's one right there. And you know what? They say you can't see him, but they could because they just took him out. Poseidon just going to go ahead and get a little revenge on there as Boston is holding down this P2 hill, trying to get themselves back in. 140-79 in favor of New York. Poseidon owning this P2 hill for the Boston Burgers. Quick reload on the aims. Working his way around at the back of the 5-ton. Sees one, takes one. Going to go ahead. Quick reload from the prone behind the hot tub as Boston is going to go ahead with Poseidon's help and get this scrap time on this P2 hill. Getting ready to go to P3, 140-107 in favor of New York.
Player 3 made it up. Oh, big kill by XO Ghost to take that player. Juan Cena to take that player out of top R. Top R control of these Boston Burgers. They're starting to fight their way back. 109, 145 is the score line. Got the contest on the hill. The hill is now in the favor of the Boston Burgers, but Snowy left side did not leave his gunny at home because his gunny is shooting as he gets a big 2-piece before he finally gets traded out by Juan Cena. Hill is controlled by the New York SubPar before Boston Burgers just break on, get control of this hill, trying to get control of this time, trying to bring this game back into a fighting game, which they have brought it back now. Rotations is going to be big. You see player 2 already thinking about that, already thinking about trying to get control up next as we got a big contest on this hill. 10 seconds of scrap time probably should go in the favor of the New York SubPar, but no, both teams are saying no to scrap time. Let's try to get control of these spots, and the New York SubPar are pushing for next.
150-123 in favor of New York as P4 kicks off. Lope making his way upstairs. Oh man, he did see Juan Cena, but Juan Cena took him down. Snowy is upstairs at Art, just being the pain in the tuchus as Juan Cena comes around. He gets taken down by Snowy. Exo Ghost meets the same fate. Holy cow, from the outside. Snowy left sock is just cleaning house. Poseidon gets taken down on the hill right now. 164 and 130 in favor of New York. Juan Cena working his way around with that diamond aim. And then Dirty Dan making his way up with that diamond jackal. Snowy on a 5 spree right now. 175, 130 in favor of New York. Dirty Dan coming in. Takes one down. There's a contest on the hill, but he gets taken down himself. And it's looking like the rest of this scrap time is going to go. Oh, no. New York's going to go ahead and take the rest of this time. 183, 132 as we go to a fresh set of rotations, Go.
Yeah, man, we are on this third set of rotations. We got Boston Burgers already starting off with the favorable side of the hill, but can they hold is the question. Haven't been able to hold so far, and that is the recipe that we are seeing for these Boston Burgers. They get that early control of the time, but they can't win these opening gunfights and get control of those spots. They are currently have control of the spots now, but they do not have control of the spots. New York SubPar have broken in to this hill. This hill is being mixy right now. No team won it. Boston Burgers finally would take 2, but Lace Wood with a big 4 to clear off this hill, send all Boston Burgers back to their spots. 20 seconds to go on this hill. 196 is the scoreline. We got a small contest on the hill, but Lace Wood Gunny is hot right now. It's on fire. Currently on that 5. Looking for that 6. There it goes. And he has that cruise missile. Or no, one more will get that cruise missile, and he'll have it in his back pocket. But these spots are favoring the New York SubPar. 206, 144. A big hold by New York SubPar. Can win the game here.
That's right. They can win here on this P2 as Snowy making his way up and around at 24-16. He is just rocking the house tonight. Exo Ghost with that diamond aims. Oh man, gets taken down, but Dirty Dan inside that P2 hill behind the hot tub, looking up, looking down, takes down one. Dirty Dan holding down the hill for the Boston Burgers, but he gets mowed down. Hurley is now holding the hill for New York, 218, 157 in favor of the SubPar as Hurley watching around the side of the hot tub, airborne and drops right on down. But Hurley gets taken down himself. Dirty Dan back onto the hill for Boston, 224, 162 in favor of New York. Takes one out at the back, takes Takes one out of the back door. Watching over on the building coming from mid. Watching at the palace. Sees Lakewood upstairs. Goes ahead, takes it Lakewood down. But it doesn't matter. Dirty Dan going to go ahead. Make his way over to P3. 229, 177 in favor of New York.
And New York in prime position to win this game, but Dirty Dan with the route through Volt to get that player off that back heady. Now his teammates are fighting in from the front, trying to get the kills. The trades are going back and forth, but New York SubPar still having a man advantage. There goes the kill needed for Boston Burgers to finally get control of this hill. 182-36. It is still can be won by New York if they can get these breaks and get on this hill in the next 10 seconds. But looks like Boston Burgers are doing a great job with the contest, but there is the break and the win is on. 10 seconds to go for Boston Burgers. All players are coming from the front, but the kill feed lights up all New York SubPar, and that is game. Boston Burgers, one last push from the middle. Here comes Dirty Dan. The read is in by Hurley, and New York SubPar take the opening round. Hard point.
250 to 181 New York on this vault hard point. Wow. These are bronze folks, Goat? I couldn't tell. They're playing like there's high gold as we look at the play of the game from Lacewood, who's just mowing them down.
Back, we are here about to get into this search and destroy. Boston Burgers, New York SubPar. New York SubPar up 1-0 in the series. Now trying to make it 2-0, but Boston Burgers are trying to respond here as they're on this offensive side, trying to make their way to this B side. Lacewood with the first blood onto Poseidon to give his team the man advantage. Bomb is stuck now, making his way towards his B side, trying to slow down player 3, trying to see if he can see anybody before any players so you can see, try to make the man advantage even before he makes his bomb plant.
Yeah, and everybody does need to slow down for search and destroy as Exo Ghost is the bomb carrier. The bomb is actually planted at B as it is a 4v2 right now. Juan Cena on one side of the rock defending the bomb as some rounds come towards his way. He smartly tries to get out of the way, but he gets mowed down. Exo Ghost is all that is left for the Boston Burgers. 24 seconds left. Now it's Exo Ghost against the Snowy left sock. Here we go. Snowy has his fan club there, and Exo Ghost gets taken down as Snowy on the defuse. Plenty of time left. New York started off strong, 1-0.
Yeah, man. Started off with the strong play of Lacewood. He had 3, almost had the ace, but he gets taken down right at the end. I think those last kills were just trying to bait him for the ace, but once he gets taken down, Snowy left sock, the closer, the guy with the hottest gunny of today's map, says, I got this, fellas. Let me go close that out, get the defuse. Boston Burgers. New York SubPar take the opening round 1.
Now, New York on the offense, Boston on the defense. Let's have fun with this. Looking from Exo Ghost's point of view, Lope is your bomb carrier. Ghost working his way up onto that B side. He's going to climb up, and oh, wow, that's a nice little perch right there as Juan Cena draws the first blood onto Lope. Now, Dirty Lacewood on around upstairs. The bomb is down, so they need to pick that up and get it planted. Ghost just doing some major coverage. Lacewood is now your bomb carrier as Ghost. Oh, wow, he gets taken down over at P4 at the B bomb site. Dirty Dan is all that's left for the Boston Burgers. Is he going to be able to prevent a plant? It is a 1v3. Make that a 1v2. And coming back upstairs, the bomb is planted at B. 39 seconds left in the round. Dirty Dan going across the upstairs part of the middle of the map, trying to make his way over to that B side. But lo and behold, he's going to end up, I'm looking at this mini map, right? He's going to find a number, a Lakewood and a Hurley. They're waiting for him. They find him. They take him down. New York up 2-0.
Yeah, man. New York is proving clinical. They get to this. They get the bomb down. Have 2v1. They're watching this mid area. one player watching the front, nobody watching the flank, which was a surprise. I thought Dirty Dan was going to take the route to go all the way around, but he decided to come through that mid door, which was being watched. Great play by New York SubPar. I mean, they're up 2-0 in this series. They're doing what they need to do. They're following behind the great play of Lacewood. I know it says he's 3-1, but I think he's currently like 5-1 or 6-1, but he is doing what he needs to do. Round 3, here we go. Boston Burgers on the offense, making their way to this A site, trying to get there as quick as they can. There are two New York SubPars who are defending this Lacewood with the first blood, and that is a guy who, if you want to defend, is going to defend pretty good. Hurley follows up with the second on to Dirty Dan. Just leaves EXO, Ghost, and Poseidon alone by themselves. EXO does find Lope to clear off that little middle. He's being chased now by player 7. Let's see if he can find him. Well, player 7 does take another route to group up with his teammates. So that is good if you're a New York SubPar to play the teammate game. You do got player 5, Lacewood, who's by himself, but who cares? Lacewood, his gunny is hot right now. He can play on the island by himself. Poseidon does see Hurley. His EXO Ghost. EXO Ghost did spot this one player on the stairs, takes him out. So Boston Burgers with the 2-1 man advantage. Bomb now going down on this B site. Lacewood, last man alive, and it's 1v2.
Works his way around upstairs, heading towards the door on the B side. But oh man, he gets naded. Boston off the bagel, 2-1.
Yeah, man, that was just a perfectly timed nade right there. That was a great round right there by the Boston Burgers to go up to this A site. I mean, to make their way to that A site, then notice that, there was just Lacewood was over there, so they just rewrapped it, take it back to the middle, get the kills through mid, clearing out all of New York SubPar, getting that bomb down on B, making Lacewood become the defender. I mean, well, he was already defender, making him just attack a certain bomb site, getting taken down around Boston Burgers.
As we get ready for this round 3. Oh, never mind. Lacewood working his way around. Everybody's going on that A side right now. Hurley is your bomb carrier. Lacewood watching the middle. Just sliding left, sliding right, just keeping a close eye on that door leading towards the middle of the map as the bomb is planted at A. Lope drawing the first blood onto Poseidon. Juan Cena upstairs trying to figure out how he can get through and make that. Is he going to be able to get the ninja defuse, or will he have to just wait for everybody get taken down? Now Ghost, last one alive, he gets taken down. New York take it 3-1.
Yeah, man. They just committed to that B side, got there, or the A side. They got there, got the bomb down as quickly as they can. There was no Boston Burgers in sight. Boston Burgers are watching mid. Nobody watching this B bomb site, and they get the bomb down. They get in there, and they tuck up in some great little corners and wait for these Boston Burgers to try to retake this bomb site. It does not happen for them, and New York SubPar go up 3-1.
And we got Boston on the offense, New York on the defense. Ghost is your bomb carrier. And it looks like they are just making a beeline over to the A side. Little split right there. As, oh man, New York is all over the place. We got 2 at 3 in mid and 1 on that A side. Lacewood drawing the first blood onto Dirty Dan. And oh man, but Lacewood gets traded out by Poseidon, but Poseidon gets traded out by the snowy left sock. 3-on-2 right now. Ghost working his way around. Bomb has not been planted yet. Ghost is still carrying the bomb. Is he going to make his way around over to B? Oh no, he's not. He's going to get caught in the back spawn. Juan Cena has the bomb, and he's all that's left for Boston.
Now they know exactly where he's at because he just fired his gunny. So here comes the assault by New York SubPar, taking him down. Boston Burgers up 4-1. I mean, this is this flawless play right here by Hurley. On this play, he's being chased down by 2 of these Boston Burgers. He just gets behind this wall, instantly goes for the reach out because he's just feeling super confident. Then the second player comes back, Juan Cena. He says, hey, I already beamed your homie. Let me go ahead and take you out. Takes him out. New York SubPar just rolling through these Boston Burgers right now.
New York on the offense, Boston on the defense. We're going into our 6th round. Hurley is your bomb carrier. Dirty Dan working the middle of the map, working towards that center spot. Watch it upstairs. Hurley on that A side. Juan Cena drawing the first blood onto the snowy. Hurley just taking down himself. Dirty Dan against, well, in fact, it's a 4-on-1. Lacewood against everybody. The bomb is down just on the side of the A bomb site. It doesn't matter. Boston take the round 4-2.
Yeah, man, it was a great opening. 2 kills by Juan Cena. I think he got 3 kills. Yeah, three kills this round. But the opening 2 kills that he got at the beginning of the round was big when he was behind that little wall. He got the first kill, ducked down behind the wall, reach out, got the second kill, repositioned up, let Exo Ghost get the 3rd kill somewhere on the map, and then he just reach-outs Lacewood after Lacewood gets that kill on his teammates to take 3 out. I mean, that's big for Juan Cena. Get his confidence up, and let's just see if Boston Burgers could continue this momentum.
As Juan Cena is your bomb carrier, Boston on the offense. Snowy, watch it on that A side. But thing is, if I'm looking at the mini map correctly, but then again, Lacewood sneaking up on him. Is he going to be able to catch him? He's at the B side. Oh, but Juan Cena.
Oh, big kill.
Poseidon drawing the first blood onto Lacewood, clearing the way for Juan Cena to plant the bomb. The entire time saying, you can't see me. Of course not, because Poseidon is just taking care of business. 3-on-2 right now. Is the bomb going to get planted? Juan is at B, just waiting to get the word to make the plant. Ooh. Oh my goodness, Lope is all that's left for the SubPar. Poseidon watching the door, bomb planted at B. 3-on-1 as Lope makes his way up, coming around through P2. Oh man, he gets seen, he gets shot. Boston take the round. They're up 4-3. Or down 4-3.
Yeah, I mean 3-4. Hey, oh man, this is a great round right here by Poseidon, man. He starts off with that opening kill on to Lacewood. Lacewood coming through mid, takes him down. Then he instantly turns around, takes that player coming through the flank, takes him out, leads his team through a 2v1, and then I think Exo Ghost takes out another player, and it just leaves Lope last man alive. Tough round for the Boston Burgers, but round 8, here we go. New York SubPar will be the bomb carriers. Boston Burgers will be defenders. This time they will send 1 player at A, 2 players through mid, and 1 player at B. This bomb site, New York SubPar have sent 2 players through mid and 2 players just watching the outer sides of the map as players 5 and player 8 are trying to get mixy with them with these players, but no kills are going back. Player 5, Lacewood, does finally see Poseidon, but Juan Cena tries to chase him out. Lope takes out Dirty Dan, and we still got the 3-2 advantage. Well, New York SubPar have the 3-2 advantage. Bomb should be going down shortly as Lope takes out Juan Cena. Now this bomb got this B side, last player there. He gets taken out by the New York SubPar. They go up 5-3.
Wow, they didn't even get a plant. They just turned it into team deathmatch as we watch Hurley get the last kill of the round right there. Oh, it's almost textbook. Almost. But now we are at map point. New York on the defense. Boston on the offense. What is this? 3, 4, 5. Oh.
Welcome back. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, back in the hostage search. We are going to start this from the 5-3. New York SubPar has the 5-3 advantage. Boston Burgers will be on the opposite side. You can see player 2 and player 1 making their way to this B bomb site. Player 5 is there, but Exo Ghost takes him out for the big first blood. Lacewood follows out with a big trade. There's Low with a big trade on the Poseidon, but Juan Cena takes him out. Still keeping this 2-2. Bomb going down on this B side. Lacewood and Hurley, Juan Cena and Ghost. Which 2 duos going to win here?
As Juan Cena is watching that door, making sure nobody comes from upstairs to take him out and take the bomb out. Oh man, you can see them tracers coming in. Lacewood, all that's left. Lacewood gets taken down. Boston stay alive. 5-4.
Yeah, hey, Lacewood with the big boy chow right there, man. 2v1, Lacewood did not care. He's going for the all-out chow. That's how he's feeling. But nope. 2 against 1 is not gonna work. Juan Cena with a great kill. 5-4 is the current map count. Boston Burgers, man. All they gotta do is keep winning this, and I mean, win one more round, send us to around 11. So let's see if they can do that here.
Let's see what they can. Boston on the defense. Looking from Dirty Dan's point of view, Hurley is your bomb carrier. Dirty Dan working his way, it looks like going upstairs towards the balcony, kicks the door open onto that A side. He's going to be watching that A. Looks like he's going to be watching that A side around the backside of the ivy there. Look, watching the door, watching the side, just all over, trying to figure out the best way to get Dirty. Tossing a hello there. Doesn't connect with anybody. Still, both teams full strength. I was wrong. Ghost drawing the first blood onto Lope, but Dirty Dan still looking left, still looking right. 4v3.
Uh-oh.
Knocking on the door. Snowy up on top.
It's Lacewood.
Doesn't see anybody. Lacewood working his way around, watching over onto that beach side. It is now a what the heck? I'm seeing a 3-on-2 with a whole bunch of deaths on the Boston side. Snowy and Lacewood against Ghost and Juan Cena. The bomb is down over on the B side. Lacewood picks it up. He's going to go ahead. Is he going to? Looks like he is. Yes, he's going to go ahead and get that plant onto the B side. Lacewood is all that's left for New York. 1, B, 2. Oh, man, that was quick. Ghost on the defuse. Boston is to around 11. 5.
Yeah, we are going to around 11. Restart for XO Ghost is what he needed currently. 5-0. Feeling himself. I mean, going for the one-on-one chow with the 1v2 is really a big, ego move, a big boost move as he's feeling himself. But we are here, ladies and gentlemen, around 11. Boston Burgers, New York SubPar. This will be, if New York SubPar will go up 2-0, Boston Burgers will tie the series at 1-1 as they are on offense, looking like they're going to take this route bomb to this B side. They're sending 2 players to B. New York SubPar is sending an all-out attack towards mid. Lope with the first kill onto Poseidon. So that is big of New York SubPar. If you are Boston Burgers now, you got to try to get this bomb to this bomb site, get in a corner. But it looks like New York SubPar are doing a great job of putting their players defending this B site. They got player 8 and player 6 watching this player 6 taking shots down the middle. Wants to know he has to find a way to get the trade, but it's Lacewood. Lacewood takes him out. Now it's just up to Dirty Dan and XO Ghost. XO Ghost takes down Lacewood, and now it's Snowy left side, gets in the right position, takes him down. It's all up to XO Ghost versus 3 New York SubPar. He finds one. Can he find the second? He gets out with his light. Bomb is over there down on that B site trying to go for the chow. He gets taken down. New York SubPar win the round 11, and they go up 2-0 in this series.
6-5 in favor of the New York SubPar. Wow. I've seen this. I think we've seen this show before, Goat. And now, here it is.
Boston. Ladies and gentlemen, into this vault control. Boston Burgers will be our attacking team. New York SubPar will be defending. Poseidon with an opening first blood, but Hurley instantly trades that out. Gunfire being shot at Hurley. We see that there was one player on that A side before he does get taken out by the New York SubPar. Kill feed starting to light up for New York SubPar. That's 3 that just light up. They have the 1-man life advantage, and they are clearing off these sites.
As we look from Poseidon's point of view right now, Poseidon jumps into the pool, goes through the bottom of the vault, making his way through the actual safe. Upstairs, is he going to? Yes, he's going to go ahead, start capturing on that B point. And Poseidon gets taken down. One chicken B at B for Boston. Dirty Dan is on. Oh man, Dirty Dan back to the capture, tick and a half, but no. So far, it's just 1 tick of progression on that B hill for Boston as New York's going to go ahead, wipe away that second tick, all but, yeah, it was all but a little sliver. But now it's just one tick for the Boston Burgers with 30 seconds left in this first round. New York does have a 3-life advantage, Goat.
Yes, they do. 23 seconds left. Boston Burgers have to commit to a site. And it looks like that A site is the site that they're going to commit to. Dirty Dan, you have to touch the time. His teammate does touch the time. So clock has stopped temporarily. But Lacewood is there for the cleanup. Juan Cena with a big kill. There is another one by Poseidon. If he finds a kill on Lacewood, that will be big. His teammates do find that there's Juan Cena trying to get this capture. Only 11 seconds to go. So this has to be a flawless cap. He needs his teammates to get here so they can start the cap. There is 2 players there. Now there comes the third. That second segment has been progressed. Here comes the third, but there is Snowy. He gets taken out. That fourth segment was almost progressed. Only one last player on the hill. Player 4, Exo Ghost, but he gets taken down. Now there's only 7 seconds to go on this clock. But Boston Burgers, they are there. They have enough pressure to get their men on the hill. A site is secured. Add another minute to the clock. There is a 2-life lead for Boston Burgers. So if you play this life lead, you can come out with the win here.
That you can, as Snowy
Two-stack.
watching from on top of Art. We are at 2 ticks a B for Boston. Snowy working his way around trying to do house cleaning. Ghost catches him in the street. There's still a contest on that B side, but no, that B point is secured. Boston start off strong in this round 1 of control.
Yeah, hey, if you're a Boston, that's what you want. You reverse sweep, you say how to start here, and that's what you want. You want to come out here and get an offensive win on the vault control. This was big. The stack was big on that B side. Stack on his A side, taking out Lacewood was big, and then just stacking these points, word to gems, and just getting those segments out the way as quick as they can. Boston Burgers up 1-0.
Now, New York has to answer that on their offensive round. Looking from Lope's point of view with 2, with 1. Here we go. Lope making his way along with everybody else. Looks like they're going to head straight onto that A side. Oh man, Poseidon drawing the first blood onto Lacewood. Trophy going down onto that A hill. As who's on there? Nobody's on there now. Lope just outside of it, watching that outside middle as Ghost works his way around towards P2. Oh, some nice shots right there. A 5-life advantage for the Burglars as Snowy coming around the pool. Going to hop up through that window. He's going to try to clean things off so he can actually get on there. Ghost on a 5 spree. But Snowy gets taken out in the pool. Here we go. Juan Cena cleaning off the B hill. No progression at all for either team. 44 seconds left in the round, Goat.
Man, Boston Burgers are turning up 26-19 on the lives. They got to watch out for Snowy on this top little heady area, but he finally just gives that up, trying to get control of this hill. Time is ticking against New York SubPar. Snowy does make his presence known on this B side. Teammates are there, but Poseidon and Dirty Dan clear off that B side. Now there's only one player on this A side. Hurley is here for the defense. Can he defend off long enough for his teammates to be there? The one player on the hill did get taken down. Now down goes Hurley. This is a battle now for AS New York. No, this is their last push, their last hope. So now all the resources are being sent at this A site. Clock is temporarily stopped after 30 seconds. That second segment has been progressed at this A site, trying to progress that B site. They have a small stack on the B site. The Boston Burgers are still sending every resource that they have at this A site, not trying to give it up so easy, but Lope with the pistol switch gets that final kill, probably gets that cap. Boston Burgers give it up. Now they know they're all defenses for this B site.
We have another minute to play with. The A side's taken care of. Dirty Dan working his way around through the pool side. But now New York has to take that B side out. Dirty Dan working the flank, making his way on the sneaky route over to that B side. And there he is over at the B hill as Snowy works his way around. Pulls the flank and goes ahead. Sets his brakes right there on that B hill. Watching the stairs. Watching Art. 1 ticket B. We have a small stack on B right now. Word to Jim. Sticking a half at B with a contest. Not anymore. No, man, New York down to 4 lives. 1:03 left. Goat. Oh, man, I'm not sure what's going to happen this time. But that tick of progression is wiped off. That B side for New York. Ghost up on top, sending some rounds over towards Lope. 2 lives left for the New York SubPar. 9 lives for Boston. Just like a cat, all that's left is Lope. Poseidon sees him, sends some rounds, takes him out. Boston take it 2-0.
Oh, we got some life in these buggers. These Boston buggers, man, they starting to turn up, and that is what we wanted to see. That is what we like. I mean, guys called a 3-0, and I didn't want to say it was a 3-0. I didn't want to say it, but man, these Boston buggers are not trying to let that happen. They are fighting back. They are making sure that 3-0 does not happen. They are trying to see a map for. They are trying to put life in this series. They are on the attacking side, which we saw them win so impressively in that first round. If they can repeat it here, that would be good. But even if they don't, being on defense is always a good spot to be too.
Now looking from Ghost's point of view. Boston on the offense. New York on the defense. Oh, man, a quick hello there. Tossed it goes. As they're trying to get up the step, Hurley drawing the first blood on Poseidon. Ghost watching over on the P2 side. As Juan Cena gets taken down, Hurley on the hill real quick, just to make sure it stays cleaned off. Hurley coming around. Oh, but he gets taken down just in between P1 and P2. Ghost working his way around right now. Ghost doesn't get very far. New York is just rocking on that defense with a 4 life advantage right now. 40 seconds left in the round. Hurley making his way over, sees one, takes one. Does he see that other one over by the hot tub? Yes, he does. Next to the pool. So we're down to 30 seconds in this round and a 5 life advantage for the New York SubPar.
Yeah, man, this spawn trap is all the way in right now, and it has been locked in. Hurley has been the leader of the spawn trap. I think he may have been a little bit too far, but his teammates do not care. They are getting every kill that is needed. There goes Hurley with another one. Curly on a 3 straight, looking for his 4th kill. He finally gets taken down. That does give a little bit of clearance for the Boston Burgers to jump on this A site with the stack. Juan Cena was currently on a 5 before he does get taken down. Time is stopped with 10 seconds left, but now it's all up to EXO Ghost to get the kill. He gets the kill, but he only finds one. His teammates are there. They have to touch. They cannot not touch. So now we got this fully stacked on this A site. Second segment has been progressed. Lope takes out 2 players before he finally gets taken out. EXO Ghost, last man here. 4 seconds left. It's going to be all up to, nobody's close enough. And that is the round for New York SubPar.
New York take the round by time, 2-1, and not that it's going to matter yet, but Boston is ahead by 5 ticks. So New York needs to at least get 5 on this offensive round that they are getting ready to take care of.
Yeah, I mean, they need to get all 6 of these ticks pretty much, so they can guarantee themselves a defense
for round 5.
Yeah, but I mean, we just saw them. We just saw them play good defense. We'll see how they do on this offense. I mean, they got to get 6. So if they got 6, they get defense. They get 5, they'll probably be right back on offense. So, I mean, if they get 5, they won't win it. So they got to win this round. So they got to get 6. They got to get all the kills. So this is a must-win round for New York as they're starting off with the word to Jim Stack on this A side, getting every kill that lines up for him. No New York SubPar has dropped until then, and then we just see all 3 of them drop off that A side with that 3rd segment getting cleared off by these Boston Burgers. They did it. I mean, they started off kind of slow, but now Boston Burgers have picked it up, trying to win here on this defense. If they had to take it to around 5, I don't know if that momentum's still going to be on their side. So right now, they got to ride this momentum that they have. It's a minute to go on the clock. They have a 3 life lead. They're gonna have to keep this up here, Coffee.
That they do. I mean, right now there's 3 ticks that separate Boston and New York, along with 3 lives. Ghost on a 5 spree. Hurley working his way around Is he going to be able to? Oh man, nope, he's not going to be able to make it all the way around. Lope watching from that B Street, or not the B Street, Art Street, gets taken down. Ghost at the back of the hot tub, but he gets taken down. Here we go. It is a 2-life advantage right now for the Burgers. Hurley on the hill. In fact, we got a small stack on the hill. Word to Jim's at 8 point is taken care of. We have another minute to play with. 2 more ticks by New York to tie it, and they need to completely take B to guarantee defense in round 5. Dirty Dan working his way down through the middle, over in the back of the vault. Keeping a close eye. Now he's working his way over onto that B side. Over at B, nobody's there. Back to the vault. Taking another look, nobody's there. He's just going back and forth, just covering that basement. Oh, there we go. Saw Lope, took out Lope. Oh, man.
Big.
With half of a tick. Dirty Dan just getting filthy on a, looks like he's on a 2 streak right now, but that progression on B has been cleared off by Boston.
Yeah,
Will they be able to? But if I'm looking at the mini map right, we're going to have a bunch of
there's 2
SubPar right
2
there.
now. There goes a little stack right there. Yep. So the Dirty Dan through the cut. Can he get one? He finds one, but he cannot find the second. Snowy now has this top art power position, which is big for New York SubPar. 9-7, 30 seconds to go on the clock. You see player 6 is going to have to touch this here. Big kill right there in the middle by player 1, but there is the trade by Lacewood. Player 6 now has stopped the clock with 25 seconds left. 4 to 8 to go are the lives. New York SubPar are going to pull this. If they cannot pull this by ticks, they will pull it by lives. But that 5th tick is on the way, so they have tied it up. Now all they need is this last tick, and they cannot get it. New York SubPar throw all their lives. Boston Burgers throw their lives at the hill because they knew how important that 6th tick would have been. But now we go to a round 5 on this boat control.
And if I'm looking at my records right, Boston is going to have defense by 1 tick.
That's tough, man, because right now it doesn't really matter what side you got. You see that that doesn't matter. Boston Burgers took the open offense. New York SubPar took a must-win offense. Now New York SubPar somehow are on defense and Boston Burgers are on offense. So the storyline has switched. Let's see if Boston Burgers can make this happen. I think the seconds were tied, so it went by kills. So New York SubPar will be on this defensive round right here. XO Ghost does get the first blood. Dirty Dan finds the second. We got the word to Jim Stack on this A site. 1 segment go. Second segment almost on his way out of there. There goes the second segment. This third segment looks like it's on his way out. The challenge is there by New York SubPar. Snowy gets 1, Hurley gets a second, but that A site is secured. 27 to 25 on the lives. 2 minutes to 15 to go on the clock. B is all Boston needs.
Yep, Boston just needs B to survive, to guarantee survival in the rest of this match. Send us to a map 4. Lope on top of Art, giving some coverage. Oh man, how nice. A 3-life advantage right now for Lope. Watching up B Street. Oh, got caught. Got some rounds in him. Juan Cena, they couldn't see him. Oh, man, but who was it that Snowy did see him? Ghost working his way upstairs. Quick ADS. Well, now back downstairs, over on that far side, on the P4 side.
That was a beam.
Oh, here we go. New York is on the hill to do some defense. Got Boston all over the place.
Oh my, Exo's being big.
There we go. Lacewood goes ahead. He takes down Juan Cena. Ghost still try. Oh man, but Ghost gets taken down by Lope. Here we go. Juan Cena trying to work his way around. Dirty Dan on the B hill. 1 ticket B. Doesn't matter. He gets taken down. Lope working his way around right now, trying to take out 3 burgers coming his way. 1, 2. Is he going to be able to get the 3rd and the 4th? Snowy up on top of Art. Hurley down at the vault.
Oh man, you see that Boston Burgers offense is starting to get pulled out right now as New York SubPar are pushing far up this map, making the Boston Burgers take the long route through pool to try to get through this side. And Snowy knows that's the route. That's why he's sitting there waiting for any player to try to peek around this corner. But on this B side, you got New York not letting Boston Burger get close to the hill. The only closest Boston Burger is player 2. He's probably taking that route underneath. He finally does. No, he does not get there. So now he finally has teammate help. So they're probably taking that route underneath to get through that door. Yep, there they go. They jumped on. There is a big 2-piece. EXO goes gets one. There is a contest on the hill. Dirty Dan wins that battle. So now New Boston Burgers have control of this hill. 7 to 9 are the lives. Word to Jim. The stack is in. Boston, New York SubPar has to get there. There goes the sprint. It's not fast enough. And Boston Burgers win the round 5 on offense, on the ball control. We will see a skyline hardpoint.
Boston stays alive to avoid the 3-0. As we're watching Lope with the play of the game.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and this could be it. Boston Burgers down 1-2 in this series. New York SubPar looking to close it out here on a skyline hardpoint. Poseidon does get the first kill on the low, but these Boston Burgers goodies has been turned up. Lacewood does get a big two, followed it up by 3. New York SubPar in control of these hills. Those spawns trying to Lacewood's probably trying to push up to get the control of those spawns, but right now Boston Burgers are spawning out on that favorable side.
Lacewood on a 5 spree already. Juan Cena working his way through onto the hill right now. Him and Poseidon is still on the hill, but Lacewood working his way around into the kitchen, trying to do some house cleaning. Oh man, you can wallbang that? Holy cow, I didn't know that. And Lacewood goes ahead. Looks like he got a team wipe on that one. I could be wrong, but it doesn't matter. You got Hurley still on that P1 hill, 31-8 in favor of the New York SubPar as Lacewood giving some coverage coming out of the kitchen. There's a 2-piece right there before he gets taken down. Hurley and Lope on that P2 hill, which is just kicked off, and go 43-9 in favor of New York. Let's have some fun with this.
Yeah, man. I mean, just before the series started, I said Lacewood's gonna this guy have a pop off after the series, and he's already starting off 11-2, making that 11-3. But New York SubPar 50-9, up big. This is a map you think probably would favor them. You know, the Coast gunfights, they win their gunfights. Snowy left sock with a big 2-piece, but Boston Burgers are doing a great job just having pressure on this hill. 3 stacks to go, but now they gotta look out for Snowy. Snowy's in. There is Lacewood. 52-17 is the score. Rotation to this P3 is currently on. Boston Burgers are have the favorable spawns for this P3. 3 big kills go in their favor. We need to see a big kill here by Boston Burgers.
As we go into the kitchen for P3, Dirty Dan just covering from the kitchen to the pool and back, but he gets taken down just outside the hill. Hurley holding down the hill for New York, but Snowy goes ahead, gets onto the hill, and picks up where Hurley left off. Lacewood on a 5 spree right now. Snowy working his way around, looking towards the back spawns. Now he's watching the pool as Hurley and Lope just hold down the hill. 83-17 in favor of New York with less than 30 seconds of hill time left. And Snowy is already set up to pre-rotate over to P4. The hill has went white for right now. They're going to go ahead. I guess we're going to do some charity and give Boston the rest of this scrap time on this P3 hill while they get ready to go over to P4. Snowy coming on, making sure nothing green heads that way. 93-28 in favor of New York SubPar as we go to the bathroom for P4.
Yeah, New York SubPar, man, they're doing a great job of just knowing the spawns, keeping these Boston Burgers spawning out to the unfavorable spawns. That you can have the unfavorable spawns in a skyline, which is, believable. So they're spawning these guys out deep. They're getting the kills that they need. The push through bedroom is on now. For Boston Burgers, they have broken in. They got to watch out for player 4, who's coming through the back. That is Big Dog Lacewood, who gets the kill that is needed. There is Hurley there to get his trade once he goes down. 110-36. New York SubPar starting to just stretch their legs, starting to find their comfort zone on this skyline, getting every kill that they need to get, and just keep just extending their lead in this hard point. 120, 125, 36. That just scored 12 seconds to go on this hill. Rest of scrap time probably will favor New York SubPar. Boston Burgers on this P1 have to hold off New York SubPar.
That they do as Boston goes ahead and gets the last few seconds of scrap time on that P4 as we kick off P1 with Juan Cena in the hot tub. It looks like right there as Hurley trying to make his way around gets mowed down just inside the kitchen. Lacewood first tossing a nade, but it don't matter. Bullets are faster than that nade. Juan Cena behind a trophy, holding everything down, making sure that Boston gets a little caught up on this hill. 134-63 in favor of New York, though, as Ghost comes over, takes down Lope. Now Ghost over in the kitchen, just making sure nobody tries to work a flank around, heading that way, but Ghost gets mowed down. Snowy trying to get over onto the hill. Lope and Lakewood are already, or Lope is still on that hill right now as Lacewood got shot down. 150-63. The scrap time is going green, going charity. And guess what? P2 time, though, 150-69 in favor of New York.
Yeah, New York is just giving up that last little 5-10 seconds. You can have that. We're gonna control the spawn, spawn you out, make it take 10-15 seconds before we even get a chow on this hill. 165-69. That's the score. Boston Burgers are gonna have to do everything they can to fight into this hard point, but it's just so hard. The gunny has warmed all the way up for New York SubPar. Lacewood 28-12, being a big dog for his team. 3 big kills for New York SubPar, sending Boston Burgers back to the spawn. 30 seconds to go on this hill. Boston Burgers haven't even sniffed this hill, haven't even got close to touching. Dirty Dan with 2 big kills on top. See if he can find a third. There is Juan Cena, but Hurley takes down Juan, but there is a break in for Boston Burgers. Last 12 seconds, you would think that they'd give that up, but no. Player 3 said, this is mine. I want it. I get these kills. He gets one more for his trouble. 195-72 before P3 jumps off.
Now, here we go into the kitchen for P3, 196-74 in favor of New York. Lacewood making sure that nobody comes. Hey, while y'all are in the kitchen, could you please make me some coffee? Lope tosses it on nade, doesn't connect. It does. No, it does not. But Boston is holding down the hill. Poseidon set down 10 head. He's cooking at the stove. Juan Cena tossing a trophy just to make sure that nothing explosive comes his way. Ghost working left, working right. Oh, man, but Lope goes ahead, takes him down. Lope now on the hill for New York, 208-90 in favor of the New York SubPar. Lope, man, gets taken down from the backyard. Ghost working his way up. He's in the backyard. Hurley's taken down. Dirty Dan working his way into the front of the kitchen. Boom, there we go. Dirty Dan on the P3 hill for the Boston Burgers, 214-96 in favor of New York as we go to P4.
Yeah, P4 to the bathroom. New York SubPar, flawless hold here. Can win the game here. All they need to do is hold it for 45 seconds, and that would be the win for them. But starting off good for Boston Burgers as they get the kills, get the spawns, spawn out all of New York SubPar. So the win for New York SubPar on this hill is going to have to wait to the next hill at least. We will see another set of rotations. We do see 2 big kills by Lacewood, make that 3. New York SubPar now in control of this hill, in control of the spawns. Player 1 watching the back, seeing if he can get any player trying to make his way through the back. He does take out player 8. Now we are in prime position where I do look now. New York SubPar they still actually can win the game still here if they hold it out for the rest of the seconds. The time is working out. 10 seconds left. It's all that's needed. Poseidon in for the first child. Can he take down Hurley? He does take down Hurley. So we will see another set of rotations here, Coffee.
And here we go. It's going to be a short one back on the P1, 248-113. Oh, my goodness. New York, or Boston on the hill. Oh, no. New York's going to go ahead, take them. Oh, man, 1 second apiece. Ghost cleaning off the hill, but it doesn't matter. New York, 250-113. New York take the series, or 115, excuse me. New York take the series, 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was a big. I mean, this map right here. I figured like literally was gonna favor this team. 47-18. My God, Lace Wood. I said it before the series
Ooh.
started, man, that this guy was getting ready to have a legacy map right here, and I just knew it because any close quarter.